What's up, YouTube? Coming at you today with a sharpening video, and KME is come out with a new portable system, and it's a great overall portable kit for bushcrafting, camping, and anytime you're just wanting to go portable and still keep your knives in top condition. So basically, it all comes in this nice Velcro nylon pouch, and everything fits right in there. And you get 3 stones and a stone holder. And you get the 120 coarse, the 320 medium, and the 1000 fine. And this is the ceramic kit. They do offer also the diamond kit. And this way I figured I would have extra ceramic stones for my KME sharpening system. So I went ahead and got the ceramics. And the stone holder is cherry, real nicely finished. And real simple but sturdy hardware. Nice bolt on this end, and this end has the just screw with the hand tightening device on there. So you just put the stone of your choice on there, tighten it down, and you're good to go. And this way the stone is above your hand, and you're not going to cut yourself while you're sharpening. Because holding a stone like this alone, it's very tough to not get your fingers or your hand above the stone. So can be dangerous. Anyway, with the idea of bushcraft and backpacking and such, I thought I would weigh this for you guys, and I've already weighed it for myself. But I got my digital scales here, and it's very nice and light. My tray on and tear it. Okay, so I'm zeroed. You guys can see that. Put the whole kit on, and we're at 174 on the grams, and I did the math on that, and 174 grams is like 0.38 pounds. So actually well under half a pound, which I don't think is going to break anybody's back that's willing to go backpacking and bushcrafting and wants to have a nice portable stone system. Alright, so I've already been working on this edge a good bit, and I've been through these 2 stones already, and I'm working on what's left of a chip, and you'll be able to see a light reflecting spot right above my finger there, and that is the problem area that I'm working on. And once that is fixed, I'll be good to go on this knife. But so anyway, from there forward, from here forward, the edge on this knife is basically already finished to this 1000 grit. But I'll show you how I use it, and then I'll show you the results and the edges that I'm able to achieve with these 3 stones alone. So I like to use mineral oil with them. With these ceramics, it's a very thick oil compared to, say, Break Free or rim oil or some of the more thin oils that most of us knife and gun guys use. And basically I just put a really thin layer on, and then I wipe that layer off with only my finger, so I'm not getting lint or anything from a rag on there, and then you're good to go. And with a Scandi grind, I think it's the easiest knife to learn how to freehand with. You're sharpening the whole grind. There's no secondary bevel, so you're removing steel from along the whole grind. And when you're sharpening with a Scandi, you simply lay the knife on the stone, tilt it up to the angle of the grind, and sharpen away. Now, you can sharpen with single swipes, and that's fine, but when you have a chip removal to do, you're removing all this steel along that whole edge. It's going to take quite a while. So I do the pretty quickly back and forth method. Sort of old timer. It's kind of hard to see through the viewfinder here. And then you just tilt up as you get down near to the tip, and you can sort of feel and hear what's going on. And now with a normal sharpening, I would mark the edge with a Sharpie, and I would be able to see what's going on. But with this, and I don't think you can make it out in that light, but when you're sharpening this way, you can actually see the residue of oil that's left over the whole grind when you're laying it on there. So I can see that I'm hitting the whole edge. And I'm basically just going to go back and forth with pretty light pressure and work that whole edge. And I'm not working one side and then the other because that chip is very small now. So I'm getting close to being done. But with a Scandi freehand, guys, it's really good to learn how to freehand on because you get so much feedback. And if I lean back too far, in other words, you can see the area underneath the knife and the stone. If I lean back this way, you'll hear it. Hear that? So that's fine, but it's not what you want. You want to stay on that flat. But if you lean forward too far, you'll round off your edge. So it's okay to lean back a little bit. And when you're freehanding, though, you're going to naturally rock a little bit. It doesn't matter how good you are, you're not going to hold an exact angle. So you do end up slightly convexing when you freehand. And I'll show you that on this knife. But this is not a how-to sharpen video. I get rambling on. I just want to show you guys the system here and the results of it. So let's get to some results. While that chip is not out, I can use the front portion of that edge to demonstrate this this kind of finish that you end up with on that 1000 grit ceramic. No stropping. The idea being that in the field you have these 3 stones, and that's all you got. So phone book paper is a pretty good demonstration of edge sharpness. Copy paper is thicker and a lot easier to cut, but you know, with this, you know, 1000 grit, let's just see what we got here. Yeah, guys. I mean, that is ridiculous. No stropping. Look at that. Slow, clean push cut. I mean, I don't need much sharper than that if I'm out in the wilderness, that's for sure. But for you guys that like that kind of an edge, you can still achieve it with this kind of system. And I didn't say anything, but that's the tip there. I was just demonstrating. If you go straight into the paper, you know, the tip on that thing is just stupid sharp. And if I go far enough back into that grind, right about there is where that chip is. And that's where it tore. But in front of that, oh man, that is clean, guys. Clean. Now, would it be even sharper if I did strop it? Probably, yes. You know, you're polishing. But this is, I guess, a pretty satin finish if you were to look at it. You know, you can see some scratches, a scratch pattern. You can actually see a little piece of paper right there where the chip is, where it grabbed it. But, yeah, really nice. And just to show you what I was saying with the Scandi, convexing slightly as you freehand. Here's a Bic lighter. And you can see it doesn't lay on there flat. So, up in the front especially. So anyway, guys, that is stupid sharp. As sharp as I need a knife in the field. Not worried about whittling hair when you're out there actually whittling wood. So, let me know what you guys think, and check out KME. I think you'll be real pleased. And it's a very budget-friendly item as well, guys. It's not that expensive. So, thanks for watching. Please sub. Everybody have a good one.